All right. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm probably not going to include that part in the first thing. Got a call from the landlord there. It was a whole thing about, financial situations and potential housing arrangements and agreements and everything. Anyway,
Yeah, unfortunately, Nate has been fired from his job, so...
Oh, for God's sakes, Quinn. I mean, come on. Give me a little bit of time to break that to everyone.
Nate's fired.
I've been canceled. I'm just joking. Even if they canceled me, I wouldn't stop.
I was just trying to think of a joke of what you got canceled for, but I don't watch enough of our own content.
There's people who apparently, because I don't like the fact that people, are always, drooling over Corpse Husband, and I call them out over the... for instance, there was, this video me and Chad reacted to, where people were just, drooling over Corpse Husband, and I was just... And, there are all these women who are just like, oh my gosh, your voice, touches me in such a deep place. I've never been touched before, and it's just oh, for God's sake.
You gotta be careful to, you're allowed to be he has a lovely voice, because he does, but, you have to also be respectful and not make his whole existence some sort of fantasy for...
But that's the thing. That's all they did. That's literally almost every woman that interacted with Corpse in that video. Me and Chad watched this video, and me and Chad were both just man, these women are, hoeing out over fucking Corpse Husband and making him a fantasy. Objectifying him.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden, not only that, but there was also a gay guy in it, and the gay guy was just oh my gosh, that puts a rumble in my booty. I really like that. And we laughed about that. We thought that was funny. But again,
I've never heard that term.
But again, he was hoeing out as well. And me and Chad were both just man, everyone's just hoeing out over Corpse Husband. I think the guy's really good. Because I was a fan of Corpse Husband years and years ago. I love Corpse Husband.
I like
Dude's
his
awesome.
whole story. I think he's a very interesting person.
Yes, and the thing is, I don't look at him as just a voice. I look at him as a very creative person, a very good success story, especially on YouTube. But everyone everyone we put that video out there of us reacting to it and us talking smack, and now there's people accusing us of homophobia.
What'd you leave out?
Nothing.
Was that all the...
Yeah, that's literally all we said. We were just dude, these people are hoeing out for freaking Corpse Husband. I mean, what the hell? I mean, they're objectifying him. And then...
But you said it was women and, one guy.
One gay guy, yeah, that's it. And they said, oh my gosh, the homophobia is too strong in this video. I'm what was homophobic? No, this is literally what...
Maybe you said something that you didn't. They took it. I haven't seen the video.
Well, but that's the thing. I've gone back and I've looked at the video and I'm what did I say?
I might be able to listen to it for you or something.
And then here's the thing. No, I've actually asked people in the comments. Every person who's accused us of homophobia, I've just been where did we say this? And they're literally just look, I don't have time to go back through the entire video and comb through the entire video. I'm look, if you're gonna hurl these accusations, you need proof.
Is it still up? I'll go watch it later.
It's still up. And here's the thing. I've done this, there's been 20 people who's accused us of homophobia on that video, and I've just been whoa.
What that tells me is that something you said was worded poorly, or was that taken out of context? Because you're not homophobic, or you wouldn't, I don't know how to put this in any other way, but, I don't think someone that's homophobic would be helping me raise money to get my tits cut off.
Well,
you've just in general been okay with any time I've talked about being in a gay relationship.
Well, no, and here's the thing. I've talked here's the thing. When someone accuses me of homophobia, someone accuses me, I take great offense to that because not only I had an uncle and I had a cousin who were both gay.
Well, don't do the whole I can't be racist. I have a black friend.
No. These were family members who I defended ardently with other family members.
Okay,
these people are people who I cherish. My Uncle Michael, who passed away last year, was one of my most big inspirations for getting into art, for getting into theater, for getting into movies, games, whatever. He opened my mind up to all these possibilities. And the thing is, I never judged him. I never looked at him as though he was gay. I always looked at him as my uncle. My uncle, he was fucking cool. He came over and hung out with my mom all the time. And whenever we went up to meet him in D.C., him and his partner were the most very accommodating, very welcoming, warm and like very and they didn't have to hide anything around me or any of my family members who were accepting. Now, and here's the thing, I when people accuse me of homophobia, and I have family members who are like that, and family members who I cherish and love, and say that I'm homophobic because I think someone is hoeing out over another YouTuber, I'm sorry. That's not homophobia. That's you being uncomfortable for me calling you out for objectifying a fucking YouTuber.
I'll have to go watch it, but
if you want to, go ahead.
In my experience, you've never been homophobia. Homophobic to me.
Yeah.
But I obviously haven't seen the video, so I'm not going to sit here and like defend your ass until I listen to it, because that would be wrong in all aspects. You wouldn't want me to speak on something I don't know about, but
but Quinn,
if you did, it was a mistake, and we'll put it that way. Well, I don't think you would ever purposely say anything homophobic.
But here's the thing: even mistakenly, I never really go out of my way to even mistakenly regard anything like homophobic in any way. Because the thing is, I've never been that way. My family my mom and my dad were both adamant on that. Just because they're gay does not mean they are less or better than you. It means they're human, just like you. They just prefer the company of someone else.
Yeah.
And it's and that's the thing. I never wanted to do anything.
And
like
I mean,
that.
Chad's the same way. I could walk in here with literally anybody and be like, "This is my new person," and you're gonna be like, "Cool."
Yeah.
Do they want to record with us, or like?
I'm always accepting. Even my cousin Chris, who I will admit this, he is a man whore, and he admits it himself on Facebook. He's like, "I'm a man whore. I can't help it." No, really.
He's just like, "I love to fuck."
He loves dick. He's strictly dickily. That's what he likes. That's what he likes. I'm not going to tell him not to do anything.
I can't speak.
All I can say to him is just like, "Hey, man, just be careful. Yeah, just make sure that you don't get anything."
I can't speak on what I haven't seen, of course, but in my experience, you've never been that way, and Nate, I don't think that anyone that knows you feels that way about you. Well,
the thing is, it's just people who are upset over the fact that I don't just say glowing things about the people they like. Look, I'm not going to find what everyone finds hilarious. It's just like, for instance, I think Full Metal Alchemist is one of the greatest anime of all time. You watched it. You didn't like it.
I wouldn't say I didn't like it as much as like it didn't get me to want to continue it. Like,
yeah,
it was fine.
But how would you feel? But how would you feel if after you not liking it or you not getting into it, all of a sudden I was just like, oh, you just hate anime. You just hate anime. That's it. And that's not true, because there's several anime that you like.
I love anime, but like I'm so picky.
That's fine. Everyone's got their own niche. I mean, everyone's got their niche that they like.
I always want anime recommendations, and then like people recommend one and get mad that I haven't seen it yet, and I'm like,
exactly. It's the same. I
don't really know where to start. Like,
I feel it's the same thing. What do you want me? For instance, it's like people who say they don't like Cowboy Bebop. To me, Cowboy Bebop is one of the most perfect anime out there. But yet, I'm not going to be mad at someone because they don't like it. I'm going to want to ask, okay, what did you not find intriguing about it?
I could also argue that, like, when I watched Cowboy Bebop and Fullmetal Alchemist, maybe I would enjoy it more just as a solo thing instead of a reaction thing.
Probably, yeah.
Like, I could always go back and try it again on my own, and maybe I would change my mind. I mean, it is a whole different vibe when you're in the mood for something. You decide to try it out instead of like, here, let's sit down and record this and see what happens. Like,
yeah.
Two different choices.
Well,
so,
and again, that's trial and error with reactions. I mean, there's certain shows I'm not going to, or certain videos I'm not going to watch with Chad because I know Chad will not find them as engaging. I know Chad loves watching meme videos, so I always have a meme video queued up whenever me and him record, but also there's stuff that people want me and him to dig into. And honestly, I'm not going to force him into watching something that I know in the past he said, I'm just not into that. And I'm not going to hate him for it because I like it. I mean, that's stupid.
I'm definitely surprised that you're getting those comments. Now I'm really curious, like, what you did say that made them feel that way.
And here's the thing.
Because it's more than one person, you know what I mean? Like,
well, and here's the thing about being more than one person. It's not the majority. You see, if it was the majority, I'd be like, oh, shit.
You'd be really concerned.
Yeah, then I would be like, oh, shit,
what did I
say? Did I say something that was taken out of context? But instead, I'm thinking it's just people who don't like the fact that I called out, like, some of these Twitch streamers for the fact that, they were hoeing out over this guy. And they wanted to make it all about, like, here's the thing. When people invent narratives in their head to give them an argument. And whenever I call them out on it, they always are just like, well, I don't have time. It's literally the exact same argument. Every single one of them have the exact same argument. I'm like, can you point out exactly where I said this? I want to know where you think
Yeah, because you're the type, like, if you said something that could be taken the wrong way, you'd still apologize for it.
Oh,
like,
yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. But here's the thing. Every single one of them, all, like, 20 of them, have said the exact same thing. It's like, I don't have time. Like, I'm not even going to entertain the idea. I know you have time because you're a logical person and you're willing to look through it. These people just want to make me an enemy. They don't like me. And here's the thing. They don't have to like me. I don't give a fuck if they like me, but if they're going to accuse me of homophobia, I'm going to have some fucking shit to say.
I know that who you are as a person is if you wouldn't want one person to feel like you were homophobic. Like, you don't want people to feel that way about you because that's not who you are. And
it isn't.
If it's like an upsetting thing to you. We've banned people on this channel for being homophobic.
Banned people for being that, being transphobic, for being like,
that's
for
been
dead
a
naming.
big issue recently.
Yeah, for dead naming. I mean, honestly, that's not. I mean, look. Here's the thing. If you don't want to believe in it, fine. But at least respect Quinn. We always say, at least respect Quinn's wishes. Respect your wishes and respect, the individual and their right to literally call themselves whatever the fuck they want. We'll put it this way.
There's a difference between making a mistake.
Yes.
And just being a fucking dick.
Yeah.
So.
Big difference.
I am probably the most lenient trans person as far as if you call me the wrong thing. I am very lenient.
As far as like everyone who's trans that I met, yes.
Like, I am so fucking chill about it. If you mess up, I won't even call you out on it. Normally, you realize it, and then you're like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And I'm like, "No, just keep going."
Yeah.
Like, it's fine.
I pull like my brain. I'm in one mode, and then all of a sudden my brain clicks over to the other. And I'm like,
sometimes you'll see me in the comments. I'll be like, "Hey, just so you know, this is my name now." Like things like that. I'm not a big stickler about it. I understand it's an adjustment, but if you
I've gone back and I've edited like previous videos instead of it being Heather hasn't seen, it's Quinn hasn't seen.
Right.
I've done that.
But if you have been watching this channel for 6 months and my name has been changed for 2.5 years and you participate in our streams, there is no reason to dead name me. That was not a mistake.
No,
I'm sorry.
That's a call out.
I'm not calling anybody out. You know who you are, though. So maybe I am.
Maybe.
I'm a little petty about it. I'm a little mad about that one.
That's fine.
Given
how stringent this person's been, yeah, fuck them.
It takes a lot to be banned on every social media platform by every member of this channel.
Yes.
Anyway.
If that's not a narrowing down, I don't know what is. Anyway.
Hi, I'm feeling petty today. I got broken up with 5 days ago, and I'm ready to fight someone.
Oh yeah. Anyway, this is a freaking Lucifer season 2, episode 2.
Nate's like, man, you came here with like a vengeance today.
You are salty.
I've got time to go through that video and see what the fuck you said, Nate.
Liar, slutty dress on fire is the name of this episode. Anyway, let's get into it. Here we go.
Tomorrow's gonna be a good day.
Tomorrow's gonna be a great day. Oh.
Oh no.
Sir, are you okay?
Has anyone seen Lucifer?
Searching for another soul.
I need to find Lucifer. Man, I killed your ass.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. And that's her full body. Wake up, Trisha.
What is she, wearing a fucking bumpet?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, she doesn't know how to self-finish.
Uh-oh. Oh no, she has a daughter.
Oh.
Oh! Oh, that's got a sting. Someone just tried to murder. Someone just murdered her.
Don't. Well, I guess
Oh! She'll heal.
I apologize for my human form, but at least this one has supreme hindquarters.
it's alright.
You're lying.
No, they're quite sturdy. Feel it.
I
No!
wasn't referring, nor will I ever refer to your butt, mother.
Don't
What are you doing?
start praying.
Calling him Adeel.
Oh, wonderful. He's here too?
Yes, maybe the one taking you back to hell, so...
What? Why?
Because you're dangerous and terrifying.
Fine. We'll begin where I found the tiny spear in my neck.
Fine.
Nice pick. Or it's a screwdriver.
Well, I need to get you some clean clothes.
I thought it was a knife,
Frown
but
at the sight of blood.
It's
Yes.
an ice pick or a screwdriver.
I've noticed.
And all those rumours about why Dad sent you to hell. The plagues, the floods. They weren't you?
Well,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I was angry.
I think you left out a minor detail.
Oh dear.
Well, here's the thing. There's plenty of motive to excuse that. Also, roll credits. Liar, lighter, slutty dress on fire. So, first off, her being stabbed in the back of the neck. I mean, that's what we saw, but there'd be plenty of motive to say, or there'd be plenty of an excuse to say, he was killed first, then the person killed me, and then I respawned.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Liar, liar, slutty dress on fire, Mother.
What happened to your wings, son?
Cut them off.
Why would you? I mean, come to Earth, get a haircut or something, but that's a little extreme.
Hey, bud.
Stop leering.
Can I tag in next?
Excuse me.
The lady.
Just one you could kill, come on.
No.
Oh my god.
You're God, woman.
Serious problem. Then we're going to see Acoleyte. Mum!
Well, you said the clothes were a problem solved. Problem solved.
Get in a bloody car, will you? Oh dear. Traumatised for eternity now, so thank you very much for that.
I don't think Maze will be very happy about you just throwing her dress away.
Even though it didn't cover a lot, it was probably very expensive.
Very expensive.
I know you don't work for me anymore, very clear, but I have a feeling you're going to love this one. Just think of it as a parting gift.
Da 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 da.
Hello, Mazikeen. Is that her? In a human body. Well, unfortunately, for you.
Uh-oh.
Appreciate your enthusiasm, mate.
What? With no physical form. But now, look at all that flesh.
Yes.
Control yourself,
No
woman.
torture. Just don't let her out of your sight.
Oh, that cat of nine tails, she's aching to use it.
Can we get to work now, please? Just wondering if there's any fresh homicides popped up. Oh, you know, when you make that face, you look a bit like the doll. Why don't you comply, then we can get on
No.
this?
And I'd appreciate it if you don't undermine my authority.
But you're being a bad mother.
What?
Abandon the
Aw.
child in its time of need, and it won't trust you in the future. Is that what you want, Detective?
Decker,
Ah,
new case, Hotel Gleam.
finally! Fantastic news.
She's like,
Practically a kid. 19 or so. I'm thinking nice pick.
Or a screwdriver, perhaps. 5-inch Felix head.
Yeah, maybe. You're good.
I know. Detective, interesting pool of blood through here.
No wallet, no keys.
The woman's phone, Hal.
Well, yes, of course, but we don't have...
A phone!
Wow. Good eye, Luce. If her... I want to find another body.
Trust me, you will not find another body. Found a body.
Damn it.
So obvious. Your Cinderhellion had just plunged a screwdriver into the poor lad when she was interrupted by the chambermaid, who she then snuffed out with her bare hands.
Chambermaid? Who's the killer? Mrs. Peacock in the library with the candlestick? I love that kid.
I really don't think it's.
Oh my god, I do too.
It's a little unusual.
I've seen some guys with some pretty tiny lady hands.
Damn doesn't count.
The maid's death was a plan. I still see and a third
Okay.
party, someone attacking
That
the
was
couple
good.
when the maid entered. Lucifer. Lucifer. Oh, are you praying or?
Yes, usually works. He must have gone for a wank or something. Come on, Adeel, where are you?
It's called karma.
Might want to research that.
Oh. Stupid carpet. Ruined her dramatic door slam.
Holding his neck from a screwdriver, and I happen to think that Charlotte may well have done...
Provide us with more information on his death.
Well, I don't recognize him. Wait, does that mean you think Charlotte is alive?
Define alive.
When was the last time you saw her?
Uh-oh. Oh, great. We got a crier.
I did this! Oh, Charlotte, I'm so sorry!
All right, Bradley. Listen up, because I've got personal trust issues at stake here. Bradders, look at me.
She wouldn't even sleep with her own husband.
Ouch.
She was married already.
Yeah, but she hated that guy.
Ah. So what level of douchery are we going with on the husband?
I haven't given up. Mr. Richards, you have an entire slice of salami stuck to your shirt. Oh, God. Come on, where's your closet? Up here? Oh, good. They come in more colours.
Crocs.
There's only one body. You clearly castrated yourself, but don't worry, I'm here to help. Hawaiian
Crocs are
print.
comfy, man.
The 8th deadly sin. No. Dave Matthews tribute tank, now I'm doubting your sanity. What's he got? Cocaine. Oh, and the good stuff as well. Ah, detective. Welcome to the party.
Oh, imagine that's how you get caught.
Oh no, macaroni and cheese.
Mazikeen, what is this strange gooey substance that this boy is cooing about?
Watching porn?
Basically, yes.
Food porn.
Fragile. That's what I'm counting on. No.
Maze.
Where were we?
That's a lot of Colombian Bam Bam right there.
That's a lot of coke. Think the attorney's husband was dealing?
I don't think he's the entrepreneurial type.
Oh, she's here. Lovely. Did the mini kitchen come too?
Lucifer, you shouldn't have gotten her the doll.
It's fine. You can say it's from you.
No.
Oh, look. She comes with an adorable little chocolate cake, your child's favourite.
I will deal with you later.
You're welcome.
Heck, you know what I do? Save it for Christmas and tell her, hey, you're not getting one. It's like, oh, come on. It's like, if you're a
Right.
good girl, maybe you will get one.
Next holiday or whatever.
Yeah, save it for that. I mean, honestly. And you gotta punish the kids somehow, but at the same time, don't deny them, like if you know, reward them for Oh, God.
Is that a weak spot?
Maze.
Are those tears?
Oh!
Seems Mum might not be a lying sack of savagery after all, but it also seems that she's the target of a vicious cartel hitman. So, you mustn't let her leave the penthouse until this whole mess is resolved, right, sir?
Your mom's gone.
But,
How far can a celestial being trapped in a feeble human body for the first time get?
Well, let's see. She's stupid hot, wearing my clothes, and she's got a corporate credit card.
Bollocks. She's dead, but she's not, which is fine because you also think that she's still Charlotte, but she's also not. Is that clear? I simply need you to promise to stay away from Charlotte Richard.
Woo!
Oh, well, look at that.
It's snowing.
Snowstorm and a tanning salad. I think Vicky here is ready for a little bit of show and tell. Emphasis on the show.
That I killed an innocent kid and my boss, my mentor of 12 years, all out of professional jealousy? You're crazy.
Hold on. I don't believe that we mentioned 2 murders.
That you presented the phone, the shoe, I just assumed that she was...
Dead? No. Just missing. And if we find her alive, it's going to be very interesting to hear what she has to say about you, her loyal protege.
It's a lot of cheese. Honey. Here Regatta, prosciutto.
We've never met until now. Don't know each other. Fear it's too much for the detective to handle.
Looks like she can handle quite a bit.
Yeah.
But I did consider you a friend. And I'm deeply sorry that I ruined that.
If anyone understands mistakes, it's a therapist. Not that you'd know.
Oh no. Has he lost God's favor? Is that why his wings aren't...
Sucks.
Yeah. Well, I think he's lost God's favor, which is why his wings are in tatters. Does she do it? Does she make some mac and cheese? Oh, she tried.
What on earth is that?
Cheesy noodles. It's what mothers make to bring their children joy. I saw it on the flat screen.
Explains all the cheese.
She went to go buy cheese. That's so cute.
It is.
That's really cute.
It is cute.
She's so clueless. Oh god.
Well,
She
yeah.
could have just bought the box.
Yeah, that's one thing I think. Well, keep in mind, she doesn't understand the amenities of humanity. Are like she takes everything at face value right now. So if she hears about noodles and cheese, she's going to literally probably just like cook the noodles with cheese on top, raw. Like she
I
won't
don't
even
think
like.
she got to the boiling part. Probably.
No.
I will now forgive the flamingo thing because we got the cheese thing.
Flamingos for cheese. Now that's a good trade-off. I'll take it.
I love cheese.
Same.
You can tell by looking at me.
Well, for me, I love cheese as well. Although there's certain type. What's your favorite type of cheese?
Depends on what.
Okay, so let's say on your basic sandwich, your basic ham sandwich.
Probably Swiss.
Swiss.
But
Swiss
like,
is alright.
I put feta cheese on pizza, and
Feta-
I
feta's
fucking love
delicious.
ricotta cheese.
Ricotta, fettuccine ricotta, and then of course for me, my go-to almost always is mozzarella.
I love mozzarella.
I can't
'cause
help
it's
mozzarella.
It's on everything. So.
Yes, it is. It's friggin' delicious. I love it.
And as far as like on potatoes, like cheddar, like it just depends.
Yeah. Different types of cheese for different things. Only type of cheese I don't like is blue cheese.
I like blue cheese on barbecue wings, very specifically.
I tried it. It's not
I
my
like
thing.
goat cheese on this burger that 620 has.
Nick loves goat cheese.
It's at 620. They have a burger. It's bacon, like blackberry jam and goat cheese, and spring mix.
Ooh.
It's so fucking good. Now I want it.
Sounds good.
Now I want that.
Now I'm hungry. Stop it, Queen.
I'm
You're making
also
me
hungry. We're almost done, though.
Yeah, we are. We're almost there.
Thrown into hell and vilified for all eternity. There aren't enough cheesy noodles in the universe to fix all that, I'm afraid.
Forgiveness goes both ways, Lucifer.
I did it to save your life. After the rebellion, your father was angry, deeply angry. He wanted to destroy you. I begged him not to. I asked him to send you to hell instead.
Huh. Breakthrough. Uh-oh. You know, flipping the bird? No. Just a smile.
I don't know if I fully trust her yet, but...
Me neither. I'm sort of on the fence. Like, first off, the fact that
It was
she's...
kind of the smile at the end that did it, though.
Yeah, the smile is what kind of made me just go, this could
She's
get
playing
bad.
a game.
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously. She has to be at this point. But Jesus, man. That's just...
They have never said her name, so I'm wondering if it's not really a Lilith thing, it's just
I don't know. I mean, okay. Right now. I don't really know what to call her. Maybe like the goddess of like, I don't know, like, because if God is the creator, maybe she's the goddess, the creator. I mean, if there was two in the beginning, if there was God and
yeah, that was an interesting twist.
Well, and through their consummation, they created the entire universe, which is just a weird concept, but okay, I'll go with it. And then, of course, they created their children, which were the angels, and then, apparently, according to her, God created humanity, which is a whole thing. And she grew jealous of it and grew angry and actually did from what it seemed like, did the plagues to sort of like humble humanity. And then God grew angry about that. Now, you see, this is very all Old Testament shit. Like New Testament, like the inclusion of Jesus Christ, which if they include Jesus Christ in this in some way, I'd be interested to see how he comes into the fold. Like if he's like, I don't know.
It's questionable, but
it is. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot to take into this.
How many seasons are there again?
5.
Wow, it's really not impossible. It'd be really weird though.
Well, there's 5 seasons now. The 6th season is coming out, and it's going to be the last one.
I really hope that's true instead of doing the supernatural thing where it's like, this one's the last one. Just kidding. This one's the last one.
Oh
and they
my
just
God.
keep getting worse.
How many... Like, well, no, from what everyone says, Lucifer, like, the seasons only get better. Like, so far this season, I'm in. Like, this is...
That's pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Pretty fucking good. But from what everyone says, the most recent seasons are the best seasons.
It's good. We'll find out eventually.
Oh yeah,
it'll be a while, but
it'll be a bit, but hopefully it'll be worth the wait. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, that was Lucifer season 2, episode 2. Liar, liar, slutty dress on fire. Interesting, very interesting, and Lucifer's mother. I'm wondering how she's going to play into.
Dude, mom's hot.
As if I didn't have to hear that enough. So, anyway, that's going to do it. This was Lucifer Season 2, Episode 2. Hopefully you all enjoyed, and hopefully we'll see you all in the next one. So until then, I'm Nate.
I'm Quinn.
We'll see you then, everyone. Peace out.